Hi, I'm Maureen, and behind the camera is Stacy, and we're both Manatee County Master Gardeners. Manatee County's in Florida, in case you don't know. And we're going to demonstrate for you today how to build a low-cost, self-watering planter, which for right now we'll call a grow box. Why should you use a grow box? Well, here in central and coastal Florida, our soil is very poor. By using a grow box, you can compose a type of soil that will work for what you want to grow. In addition, you can buy all sizes of containers, so if you have limited space or gardening on a patio or a lanai, the grow box gives you an opportunity to do that. Grow boxes also contain less weeds. Because they're raised off the ground, they protect you from certain pests and fungi, and you can use them to grow anything that you want. So we're going to start and demonstrate this project. First of all, you'll need some tools. You'll need a Sharpie marker, a power drill with a 1/2 inch drill bit, and some type of saw. This can be a hand saw, oscillating saw, jigsaw, whatever you think will work for you. In addition, for all the sawing parts, you should have safety glasses to protect your vision from flying bits of plastic. So the first step is to purchase 2 of these relatively sturdy plastic storage bins. Christmas is coming up, and they'll be on sale after Christmas if you don't mind the green color. So you can find these reasonably priced. Again, you need 2 of them. You also need what is called a plant basket. This is a 10-inch basket that is used for water gardening. And you'll also need some 1.5 to 2-inch PVC pipe. You can buy a long one and cut it to size, or you can buy pre-cut 2-foot pieces of pipe. Once you're ready to begin, you take one of your 2 bins and turn it upside down. You're then going to take your Sharpie and mark on the bin, you can do it whichever way you want, where the top of the basket is. You're going to move the basket around or use a ruler and make a line in circumference completely around the grow box. It's a little breezy here. Once you do that, you're going to cut the bottom part so that it looks like this. The top part can be recycled, or you can put it into the ground to sort of delineate a smaller planting bed. You're also going to, at this point in time, drill 3 drainage holes in the complete bin that are below the level of where the basket will fit. So these are about 5 inches from the bottom or 2.5 inches from the top of the basket, and you do that on both sides. Those are to help with drainage. So you're left with an intact bottom, and your next step is to mark out, again with your Sharpie, a hole that fits the top of the basket. In addition, you're going to place in a corner a round hole that will hold your PVC pipe. It helps with a lot of this drilling and cutting with the saw if you use the drill to make a couple holes very close together so you can get your saw blade in. Particularly helps with this part over here. So now you have a bottom of one of the bins that looks like this. We are going to take this and place it into the bottom of the other box, and it should fit fairly snugly against the bottom like this. And for demonstration purposes, I'm going to take that out right now. Into the center, after you've placed it, goes the grow box, or the basket, like so. If you haven't had a lot of luck with your cutting to fix the basket, you can cover this with duct tape that helps to seal. You're then going to take your PVC pipe, you're going to drill multiple holes in it, again, that is below the level of this basket, so you want to make sure that they are down toward the bottom, and it helps to put a little notch in there for increased drainage. You're going to place that into the drain hole. So this again, well, maybe goes into the bottom of the grow box, like so. Your pipe goes here, and you're all set to go. These are very easy to move, but move them before you fill them with soil. And once you're ready to plant, you can fill them with any type of potting mix or garden soil. You don't want to use any sort of topsoil. You want a planting mix, and preferably one that doesn't have moisture control granules in it, because that will make things too wet. So you fill this with dirt. Make sure you tamp it down into the basket, because that's what's going to cause your capillary action to water your plants. So fill it up with soil. Fill with water through this pipe until it drains out the side holes. Let that sit overnight so that your soil gets quite moist. You'll refill it again the next day, and then you're basically ready to plant. So that's how you make a low-cost grow box. I'm going to take you around and show you some things that are growing in my grow boxes so you can see how this works. We'll start right here, and I have large leaf basil planted. There's also a second generation in here of seeds that you may not see. This is basil waiting for its second cut. It filled the whole box and now is pesto in my freezer. These are my eggplants, and there's one here, but you can see them a little bit better over here. They're very happy. I have multiple tomato plants. These are heirloom tomato plants, which are indeterminate, so they grow very tall and very rangy, and they don't look very pretty. If you're going to do tomatoes on a lanai or a patio, you want to get a determinate tomato that's bred for resistance. And University of Florida, on our website, EDIS, has many recommendations for tomatoes that they've specifically hybridized for Florida. So these suffer from leaf miners, which doesn't affect the fruit. And I think you can see back here that this plant's bearing quite well. Next, this one has a lot of flowers, but hasn't set much fruit yet. The next one is cherry tomatoes, and you can see these in the back. And we have some green peppers. They're just starting right now. And then we have this massive zucchini. This zucchini is suffering from powdery mildew, which is a fungus. It also doesn't harm the vegetables, just looks ugly. And I can take care of this by another application of a copper fungicide. So this is my little vegetable patch, all in grow boxes. And we encourage you to try this mode of gardening. We think you'll like it.